Welcome to episode 13 of the Otaku Summit podcast. I am your host, Javon, aka Kumo, with my co hosts, Vicky, April, and Omar. What's up, guys?
Hi.
We're here. That was everybody's week. What's going on? What's up with y'all,
Nothing.
Omar? You look healthy again.
He's
Yes, yes,
alive.
yes.
I feel
Alive.
yeah, you back. Like they
Them
gave
guy
back.
boost.
Is that
Successful.
guy? Jesus Christ. Feel any stronger? Feel like your powers? Feel like you can take on Frieza now? What's going on?
They coming in, man. They coming in. I still need like one more week in the time frame though. Then I get achieve Super Saiyan 2.
Woohoo.
You have to kill off a friend first, though.
What?
I feel like
Bro,
No.
you
like
say
killing
you
off a
think it
friend die first.
a Naruto or some shit? What?
I mean, if you getting a boost to Super Saiyan 2, so I feel like you have to actually see someone there that you die, then to harness that rage.
I mean, I kind of I've been reading Tokyo Revengers as you know, so I
Okay, all right, leave that
technically.
right there. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Cause I've been reading. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Not we ain't gonna do that. Leave that right there. No, we ain't going no
Yeah,
deeper
yeah.
with that.
We ain't gotta
Because
go in there. We ain't gotta
I
go
ain't on that
there.
run. That had me in the south
Mm-mm,
mood all day.
mm-mm,
Too many days. I be in the south
mm-mm,
mood all day.
mm-mm.
But let's get into a few things. Announcements this week in the anime world. First up, first up,
Oh, I
just
got a piece of news that I want to say that's very important to me.
I thought I'm
okay.
always supposed to say you have to go pee.
This sound. I really thought so too. I thought there was a bathroom break. It's like bro. I mean, you could just shut the camera and you could go. Like I get it. It's just like we all host, we all host here. If you gotta go, you can go. What's your news about? You sound excited. Go ahead.
Anyway, my favorite genre of anime is mecha, as you all know.
Oh,
Say shonen, you
Why do you
know.
think everybody likes shonen?
Shonen,
Like I don't understand.
shonen is
Oma,
not a
Oma, either like shonen or macas. Either one of those two.
shonen is not a genre. It's a demographic. First of all, secondly, even though I read and watch a lot of shonen, that don't mean
All
that
right.
it's my favorite.
Yeah. Technically right. He technically right.
I am right there. It's a
In the genre
demographic. It's
aspect,
not a
yeah.
I do
genre.
like
Javon
mecha.
only saying that because he likes a lot of shonen too.
He technically right. Technically. Because Attack
I
on Titan is
understand.
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
They think it's a sin. So he technically right.
Eh, yeah,
It is.
you're right.
It
But
is.
anyway, my piece of news is that Gundam is finally returning in full force.
That's
We
true.
got a new AU timeline series coming out. It's called the Witch of
Why you
Mercury
say
or something like that.
again? Like what's
That's
going
Like
on?
So
every
I kind of like that
year.
little break that we had
I
after
do love it.
Iron Blood Orphan.
no. We had a long run of stupid bill fighters
Real.
knockoffs
Real.
that was garbage.
I liked the first
I
Build Fighters. I don't think it was too
I
bad.
me
But
too.
exactly, Build Fighters
I
has
love
finished,
bill
so I like
fighters
this little
and
break.
try,
Yeah, I
but
like this little break
they've been
now
doing like
after Build Fighters.
they kind of they didn't continue with the same people, but they still have the same concept, except they added like an MMO aspect to it on like some SAO type shit, and I am I am about that. So I just was
I
like,
liked
yeah,
how was it Thunderbolt or was it Thun? It was Thunderbolt,
yeah,
right?
we get
yeah.
into it.
I liked how Thunderbolt was nice little short. It would have had like what 5 episodes, and it was spaced
See,
out. I like that. That was pretty good.
as good as Thunderbolt was, like that also is a part of the problem that I have with Sunrise and Gundam. Is that they can't get out of the Universal Century timeline. Like
Mm,
I, even though that is unanimously the best one, I want them to make more AU Gundam series. Like Iron Blood Orphans was a hit. We know Seed coming back. Double O supposed to be coming back.
I like that. Yeah.
I just wanted something new, and they finally given it to us. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm going to assume 2022, but I'm very happy for that. And then for you Iron Blooded Orphans fans, the
Woo,
sequel
woo, woo,
is
woo, woo.
approaching
Woo,
soon.
woo.
We're gonna get a sneak peek of that probably in 2022. But yeah, that's definitely in the timeline. So A lot to look forward to
I wonder if they're
for
gonna show
Gundam
your
Fire.
boy. I don't know. Are they gonna have the same characters or are they gonna be different?
It's gonna be based on the mobile game that's the sequel, and so it's gonna follow Mika's son.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
why I'm excited for that.
Interesting.
I didn't know you were
I'll
into
see
Yeah.
with that.
Gundam so much though, Vicky. I had no idea. 'Cause I had no idea you were into Gundam so much. Like a
I
lot of you
Oh,
anime
do.
fans. Uh-huh.
I'm not really that into Gundam. I'll watch it. I watched I Am Blood Offering part one and season one and season two, and I kind of enjoyed it. So I watched this prequel, well, the
Oh, okay.
sequel for that. I know big Gundam fan like Omar.
I know. I know you're anime fans a lot. Like y'all don't like except the truth of the
Yeah,
genre. It is what it is. It is what it is.
yeah.
Like, someone start pushing that agenda on this podcast. That big America agenda.
Oh, Gundam is the truth, man.
It is the truth. It's the law too.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you.
You say so.
It is.
I'm more of the comedy slice of life
Oh,
type
obviously.
person.
It.
I'll watch all other genres just
I did.
because, but those are mainly the ones that I would top into.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about that genre in other news, Komoe Can't Communicate is going to be airing very, very soon, and it's going to be airing on Netflix weekly, which is a very big deal. Which is a huge deal.
Along with
For,
oh gosh, Blue
Blue
Period.
period. I can't wait.
yes.
Don't
Yeah, this
worry.
fall season should be fun. And we're going to get into that next week with a lot of that, but this fall
Yes,
season.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
then we'll have the Summer Anime Awards. Woo woo!
Yes, we will.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
But,
start
we
looking
gotta
out
do
for
that.
the polls this week.
um,
Yay!
Yes,
also,
yes,
Ragnarok France, I guess even though episode one aside, a lot of y'all enjoyed it, it's coming back with the second season on Netflix as well. So that's also good. Well, Netflix as well. Netflix and overall it's coming back with the second season. So I
yes.
know that's Omar's things. So he's probably much more excited than that.
I'm
Yeah.
cautiously excited because we know what happened with the animation for the best fight of the series. So
But I mean, post that y'all just seem to like it. I just saying like it didn't seem like it was bad after that. After the
I
fact.
haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
well,
not really
the
dive into it.
last fight they did the last fight pretty good. So as long as they stick to that
I
and
read. I
not
read.
any PowerPoint slideshows,
Mm-hmm.
they should be fine.
PowerPoint
Any
slideshow.
PowerPoint slideshow.
Like
Dead ass,
like
dead ass,
You mean like
dead
what they
ass.
did? What they did to
Weird House Husband.
Ways of the House Husband?
I'm like I saw that like I'm like
Yeah,
I
Like,
don't
I
care if
kinda.
the
really want
story
to
is
watch.
good.
I
I don't
really
care if the
want to
story is
watch
actually
With the
good
House
and it's
Husband,
actually a
but
good series. I'm like,
geez, it's just that the animation is just throwing me off so
less
much.
exactly.
No, I didn't.
It's
Every
I'm
time
not
I
even
try to
really.
watch it,
like
it
I
makes me go ooh.
I'm willing to try certain stuff, even animation aside, but I'm not with nah. I can't
I
compromise.
know
I
that
don't know. When I
animation is
watched it,
so hard to sit through.
it wasn't too bad for me. I
I only
don't know.
watched
I just
one
was kind of
episode.
like, huh.
I only watched one episode of Wave the House Husband, and I
That's
really
fine.
want to watch
You
it.
watch one?
Really,
That's it.
I watched one episode. Like I
I
really
watch a
want
scene.
to, but the animation is so hard for me to
I
sit
watch a
through.
scene. Bless your heart for watching one episode.
That
I watch
animation is just so hard to watch to sit through. I'm
no, but
so
it really
sorry.
is. It really is. I might as well just read the manga.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read the manga
That's
after I
literally
finish reading. I can't remember what this new thing I'm reading is. I've been
solo
reading
leveling's baby.
what?
No, the omnipotent
Omnificent
That
something.
reader.
Yeah, that
yeah,
thing.
that's what I'm on
Yeah.
now.
Omnipotent.
Whatever, mate. I
Cool boy has
I
Listen,
nothing on Jinwoo. No one has nothing on Jinwoo, so
I would just say I
they
just call it
trying.
solo
They
leveling's baby.
trying.
Since it was
They
made by
But
the
trying,
same.
but
you
they
you see
can't.
the Jinwoo S character in that series, yeah? The main
Uh,
character
I
who's
mean the
supposed to be
main
the main character.
the protagonist.
Well, not the protagonist, but the person who is the protagonist in the story.
Yeah, like I met him. I say, oh, what a dick. I say, but I say, but
What be
hey,
Jinwoo?
I was like, hey, but I said, but Jinwoo still, they got none on Jinwoo. Nuh-uh. They
Yeah, I agree.
trying. They trying to
I
like the
agree.
whole glowy eye thing, the whole
Innocent.
the hair, and this is like no. Mm-mm.
There's only one Jinwoo.
There's only one Jinwoo.
I might as well tell you, there's only one Jinwoo.
Because I'm trying. I don't know. I think I want a poster of Jinwoo. like somewhere on my wall because I moved into a new room, and so
You make
I'm
it.
still
Hey,
in
listen.
the process
You
of
make it
like
happen.
setting it up. I
You
really
move
would
into
like.
a new room.
Yeah, I moved into a new room.
More
I
space,
moved.
more
Interesting.
luxury.
Huh?
More space, more luxury.
I know, more space, more luxury. So I'm trying to like still like set things up in my room, and like I really want a poster of Jinwoo. Like there's like a space on the wall above my bed. I want him
Hmm.
up there.
Yo, so when you wake up in the morning, you just had a stretch and you're on us like the was the first thing you see.
It's like good
Just
morning, Jinwoo.
that. That's right. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. But
It's good morning, Jinwoo.
in some movie news though, I see the Violet Evergarden is getting an new movie.
Coming to Netflix.
Yes, October 13th. Also on listen, Netflix
Yeah.
out of rotation has
Yeah,
been wrapping up.
they
I
working.
can't even they've been overtime.
Yeah, they flexing. They starting to flex now because they see that their competition. Well, like it's hard. Like I said, you have Crunchyroll and Funimation now that they have like combined,
True.
sort of. Well,
Which I'm
not.
still waiting to see the fruits
Yeah,
of.
we're
I'm
waiting to
still
see
waiting.
that.
I'm
So
waiting to see
Netflix,
that
so I
price
can see why
change.
Netflix is I can see why Netflix is upping their game because they don't want to be left in the dust per se in the
Yeah.
anime genre.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like they would want to have like everything just available
Yeah,
in
I
one
think that's
space.
why we see that they're starting the weekly simulcast thing, or they're trying to experiment with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it would be a good idea though.
Yeah.
It should actually help a lot. Um, and also, Sword Art Online is also getting a new movie,
Oh,
but
gossip.
I am personally, yes, I
I
personally actually,
Oh,
actually
that
read. I
because
I
actually
think
read.
that
I love
I
the
read
last
the
season of
light
Online.
novels like way back,
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm excited.
I have not touched the light novels at all.
The
oh
light
wow,
novels are
you read them?
yeah, I
Yeah,
read the
I
light
was shocked.
novels.
You read all
Nice.
of them.
I didn't read
She reads
all of
fan
them.
fiction. I
Oh yeah,
I expect her to
Fan
read light
fiction,
novels.
web
It
comics,
definitely
manga.
reads
Of
fan
course, I
fiction.
read light
hundred
novels.
percent.
Of course, I read light novels. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't have
If
the.
she reading fan fiction, light
Yeah,
novels
yeah,
are not there.
yeah. She right. You're right. You're right. Right. Mother say fan fiction was the time.
fan
Spending
fiction is still the time.
on what
Fan fiction
part?
is still the time.
I haven't read
Sorry.
fan fiction a lot. I used to read a lot of
Fan
fan
fiction is
fiction.
still the time.
I'm not supposed
Archive
to read.
of listen. If you listen, anime fans, if you like fan fiction, move away from fanfiction.net and go to Archive of
What?
Our Own, please.
How could you?
Move from
How could you?
fanfiction.net and go to Archive of Our
But
Own.
that's the foundation.
Why?
That's the
Why though?
foundation. Like
Why though?
how could you just start
Listen,
fan fiction on that to
Archive of
decide?
Our Own has a better browsing system, a better filter system.
Wow.
Listen,
Wow, look at this.
yes.
Mm-mm. Not no respect for your
That's a
forefathers.
that's free blood.
No respect for the system that
Listen.
established everything. What I tell you? Look at this.
Free
Look at
free
this.
blood.
Always forget. People always forgetting their roots. You know.
I don't forget fanfiction.net. I don't forget. I still have an account on there, but Archive where of Our Own is where it is.
You read? All right. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read fan fiction to that one, so I may check out
Listen,
one. I may check out one
if
recent.
you like Yuri on Ice, a wonderful fan fiction called Bury Your Soul on the Ice. It's
Like I said, when I was reading fan fiction, I used to read a lot of Naruto fan fiction. So there's that. It was very fun,
My nephew's
especially when
into
they had
that.
them like in a high school setting. That was like always fun. For some
really
reason.
My
Yuri.
nephew's into reading Naruto fan fiction now, but he's never watched Naruto.
Look at him.
I never read Naruto.
Whoa, that don't make sense. Whoa, pause. I just
Oh,
want to say
he
he's growing up the
never
right
watched
way.
it.
I mean,
But you,
listen,
I'm gonna
Never
flag on the
watched
plate.
it, never read
Flag,
it, but he into the
flag on
listen,
the
fan
plate.
fan
Flag
fiction.
on the
I
fiction
plate.
is some
I
fan
Flag
thought
on the
you
fiction.
had
plate.
him watching it.
Vicky growing this boy up so wrong. I want y'all
Oh
to
my,
know.
bro,
Some
what are
fan
you
fiction
doing,
better.
man?
Growing this
Tell him to
boy up
put that
wrong.
down and watch the real thing. How
He's
Some
would
fan
polluting his
listen,
mind.
I read some My Hero fan fiction that are like
I'd
better
probably
than
check
some
that out.
parts of
I must
My
say, I would probably
Hero.
check that out. Hmm.
Listen, some
I
fan fiction.
did?
Some of these authors, mwah. We gotta find the adult authors, not those 12-year-old authors
Hey, I
who
mean,
don't know what they're doing. Those authors that study English in college that write
don't
that one the write
don't
masterpieces.
put those 12-year-olds down. trying to get their writing skills up. Don't do that. Don't do that on this
I can't do it. I fucking did.
Popular grammatical errors
Uh,
that don't know anything about sex, but they write about sex.
and more anime news going on around the world. Vanitas ended this week, but we got an
Yeah.
announcement of when the second half of the season is going to be back, which is in January. So we don't have much long. We don't have long to wait. We don't have that long to wait. Before you know it, January will be right there. You only have like what, 3 months?
I wasn't expecting it to end already. That was so quick.
It's the first half. It's a 24
Ah.
episodes season, so it's the first half that's done, and then now the second half is going to be back in January. But yeah, almost not the way. We watch Vanitas. If you're not watching Vanitas yet, I know a lot of people have just been like, the only thing that they can probably recognize from this season is Tokyo Revengers, To Your Eternity,
My
what
hero.
else?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. It's like it's a lot of stuff. Like there's some good gems. It's definitely some good
Down
gems.
and watch
It's some good
Vanitas,
gems.
man. Sit your
Yeah,
butt down
it's
and watch
good
Vanitas.
gems.
And
There's a
Naga,
lot of
go over to
persons.
Bridget.
Was a lot of persons talking about TA Eternity this season online.
Yeah, no, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Like, a lot of people just claim that they're mostly Tokyo Revengers because again, like in the Vicky's case, the mass majority like shonen. So when the stuff like Tokyo Revengers comes out and it's mainstream and popular, everybody tends to just like scatter over to that.
Because I was seeing it
Yeah.
based on the group chat because I haven't been on Twitter to see anything, but I was seeing like a lot of persons talking about if not Tokyo Revenge is the end Boku no Hero, so I was just sure what everything else was kind of more.
Yeah, like and then you have a few just mentioned if you're going by that, Vanitas and stuff like that, and there's someone recently just watched To Your Eternity. So it's like yeah, but there's a lot of good stuff. Like it has a lot of good gems coming like from this season, especially not expecting a lot of stuff
Yeah,
to be out this
this
season.
summer
Like,
is really good.
yeah, it was without a doubt. I don't know if anything else happened news wise this week. Oh, just like a reminder, the My Hero movie is coming out next month. So
Woohoo!
definitely stay on the lookout for that. For the official English release date for that. Why
Yeah.
is it? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that. But okay, hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's going on? I would say,
Hey,
if anything, virtual has brought a lot of jokes because boy, I
my
don't.
bad. My bad,
It's
guys.
cool. No, I'm saying, if there aren't any more anime news that's going around, Amar's gonna let you mention because I know you brought this up attention to us. The stuff that happened with Ufotable. So, what's going on over
Oh,
there on that side? With their big budgets, the reason they
Oh, they got money.
and why they, well, it's a reason. It seems to be a reason why they have money.
yeah.
Why
So
do they have money?
so basically, the founder and I don't think he's the CEO anymore, but the founder of Ufotable, he admitted to doing tax evasion.
No.
That's
And
it, no.
he been
That's my
hiding
studio.
$4 million
Found
from the tax people.
That's
So he
Oh,
is
no, that's
currently in
spend the
court
money.
right
Oh, no,
now.
that's spend the
Yeah,
money.
right?
Now y'all see where that money was coming from.
yeah. No, we see where the budget,
No.
where they get the big budget. They
I
need
hope
to.
that is
Yeah,
spend the money. I better not be spend the money.
Hey,
right?
and they still couldn't pay Godeg. Yes, that's a crying shame. That's a crying
But
shame. They
I
still
Oh
told
couldn't.
you,
Lord,
you
as
gotta take
long
that
as
up
that spend the
situation, man.
budget.
I feel like they hit on it too. That's the problem. I feel like they hit on it too. That's the real problem.
Fan look like, especially this episode, like, especially this week's episode, fan look like they have the money.
Production, what do you mean production? That's production ID, right?
Oh no, it's IG. Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
shoot, sorry. I thought fan was
production ID.
horrible. Oh shoot,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean,
that's they
Oh,
helping with it.
oh no,
listen,
Omar, it
a
sucks
lot.
for you because it's that blue lock. Yeah.
No.
No,
I wish
Blue
it
Lock
was. I wish it
was
was
Block
Blue
is
Lock.
wet. Block is wet, right?
No, Blue
there's
Lock is
another
8-bit.
studio. Eight
Ah,
them.
right. Yeah.
So who is
Demon Slayer.
Ufotable? So who you follow doing? I thought you
Demon
follow
Demon
Slayer.
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Uh,
They
Oh
doing Demon
God,
Slayer
you
next
know.
season.
They
Fate.
doing
Oh
Demon
yeah, I
Slayer?
forgot Demon Slayer next season.
yeah, Demon Slayer is
Oh,
Yeah.
coming
okay,
back
that's
next.
Demon Slayer money then.
I don't know if any more Fate stuff is coming. At least I'm not.
That's
I'm not.
Demon
No,
I'm not sure.
Slayer
not
money.
not right now. They
Okay.
just finished Heaven's Feel. So
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else you
So
was
so
actually doing.
Demon Slayer looking kind of iffy this fall. We know
Oh
why.
no, man, that production are none. It's
Oh,
everything after this.
Everything after that.
Everything.
yeah,
That's straight. Oh, you thought? No, that's my fault. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I don't know what else April was up
I
to.
hope their budget don't get cut. Demon Slayer without that budget for animation,
I
I don't
Would
know.
really
look,
know.
would look,
Yeah.
would look
Because
weird.
after I watched the anime, I did try to read the manga, and I just was there like, I ain't into this. Then I read like maybe like 4 or 5 chapters. I was okay. I'm done with you. I'll just wait until the next season come out.
Yeah, her art style is quite unique in that manga. It's quite unique and
Yeah.
sometimes
yeah.
very. And
Yeah, that's
sometimes
kind of
she
actually
feel
it
like
is. It's kind of
she
unique
should
for
say,
real.
"I'm just gonna draw this and then be done."
For some things, yeah, definitely. It is kind of unique for real. I can't even lie.
She's just like, "Bam, it's there."
It is. It just tends to happen that way. But yeah, so I mean, I hope, hopefully, hopefully, affordable. Nothing like drastic happens with the company because they are doing big things.
Just
So
don't
Yes,
let
they
and
are.
Demon Slayer money.
and my thing is like if affordable goes down, I feel like everyone can look at Mappa and Mappa already dying slowly with their employees. Like
With
their
them
employees.
bites, I need them people lives.
I
Listen.
know.
Mappa could yo, when
Mappa,
one of Mappa
I want
employees drop
Mappa.
down, like no one should be
Wait,
shocked.
Mappa
I
wait,
needs
want you.
that man
Mappa
vibes
needs a
just coming
break.
my mind just
So
now. Oh my
so
god, that was hilarious.
whenever Solo Leveling gets animated, I really want Mappa to animate Solo Leveling.
Y'all really want to kill Mappa? I don't understand.
That's why I say like
No,
Mappa
April,
needs
no, 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 no.
But I think people
Affordable,
want affordable to do
affordable
solo.
have to get solo leveling.
With
but
that
then
budget that they about to
but
lose.
what that budget
They can be
is
fine, mate.
the
They can
Solo
be.
Leveling budget.
You know how much money they about to make from Demon Slayer season 2?
I mean, it ain't gonna make me much if they got to pay all that back
I mean, but like,
tax.
what if they
No,
have to
no,
go
no.
into
That president
taxation?
got to pay all the back.
Yo,
I
So
ain't know
that
this.
that's funny as hell. You gotta pay that back.
You
They
gotta
can look.
pay.
They can look right at that money they making them DVD sales, all the movie sales. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Start right.
but
Mm.
like,
Writing off
even
that
though
check.
they make all that money, if they still don't pay their taxes, it will still affect Solo Leveling if they do
That's the
animate Solo.
CEO, mate. That's the CEO was doing that.
I mean, granted or not, he is still a part of it. So
I know it's
it
still
could very well just be more people because it's like I feel like you just don't do stuff like that and no one else knows.
just
That
let the
You're
right
right. You're right.
studio,
You're right.
let the right studio make the anime Solo Leveling.
I need you to repeat all of it. Huh?
all of that.
Their anime
I thought of it
studios.
as in me.
I want the best anime studios to line up and to fight to the death to animate Solo Leveling. Someone please animate Solo Leveling with the budget. If you have to have a budget, I don't want no Kata Koa. Like even though yeah, anime is kind of good, but I don't want y'all touching that.
Now that
Please,
I'm thinking
Top
about it,
Studios, one of you guys, please animate Solo Leveling and make it look amazing, please. I want to see Jinwoo in action. Thank you.
Just
Sexy
want to see him
Jinwoo.
look cutie. I mean, yeah, that's all
Don't
it is.
do
Just want to see him look
if they
sexy.
do
That's it.
Jinwoo
but
injustice, I will kill everyone in that studio.
the thing is, I'm now that I think about it, I wonder if like a lot of studios, like if they're a little bit iffy, like or wary of doing webtoons a bit now because of what happened with God of High School and you had
Yeah, Tower of God.
Tower of God, yeah. Because I'm actually like now that I think about, I'm actually shocked that neither of those have gotten any sign of a second
Oh
season.
yeah, they got a second season yet.
No,
Oh,
neither
I
of them.
I think
Actually,
Tower
I
of
knew that
God's
you
gonna
had
get
a
I
lot,
one.
really like
but I'm shocked it
uh,
hasn't been now. And I know a lot of people said like
Hmm.
the adaptation for like the first half of it of both series like was not that good. So I don't know if they have a little like hesitance to do like webtoon, even like though without something like Solo Leveling, they know it's like, you get well. If you messed it up, then it is what it is at that
I
point.
just
Like
think
you
that
get
the right
backlash.
studio should do it. Once the right studio who knows what they're doing does it, then
But the thing
sure.
is, like a lot of the webtoon stuff just seems to be have been like collaborations with Crunchyroll and not so much like studios themselves picking it up.
Wasn't Horimiya a webtoon or something before it became a manga and then it
Was it?
became, was it? I think was it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What, I have to research this now. Let me I have to double check
I'm
my
not sure.
sources.
I thought it was just a manga. I am
See, I
definitely
have
not
to
sure.
double check my
Oh, Ma, if you're
source.
talking, you're mute.
Goodness, the
You know,
classic.
we can't hear you. One of the two.
He probably talking to someone. Wait, is he talking to us?
I don't even know. Let me. I have to type now.
Talking to us?
I don't know. We can't hear you.
Let
I'm
me see.
constantly with the. I'm constantly with the jokes. But yeah, though, I don't know. I am shocked. I'm definitely shocked that neither of
I'm
those have gotten second
searching
seasons.
the history
An
of.
announcement or to see like what's ever happening with them. But
That's what them fans get for overhyping them shows.
I mean, yeah, like I said,
Not to sound mean, sorry, but not
I
to
didn't mind.
sound mean, but
I
they
didn't
did
mind.
I
I
overhype
didn't
it
mind.
a
I
lot.
was having a
I didn't mind
phone
God.
call, sorry. That's why I was muted.
Oh, okay. I just like there's something mad about it, but I didn't
Yeah,
mind
there
God
was.
High School so much because like I already knew God what God High School would be. It was just like a tournament style battle anime, so it's like all right, cool. I get into what it is. But
Yeah.
Tower of God got like I was like I didn't get into Tower of God until like the last
The
two
ended.
or yeah, like and then it's like okay now you have my
Not
attention.
in
But
the
it's like
fight.
it's like at the it's like the end of the season, so it's
They
like
overhyped it so much. Like I can understand it. So I got someone who read to webtoon to like to kind of give me like a little something something that guys did before the anime came out. And they was like, oh, it was
Mhm.
pretty good, but it started to get repetitive at a certain point, and I just stopped reading it after that. And that's okay, cool.
I
They
heard
give
that
it,
too. I
yeah,
heard that as well.
they gave their honest opinion. But when I was seeing like people talking about it online when it came ready to air, like they were like
Yeah.
not excited and they over exaggerated so much on the shows that I just like I went in there expecting like the greatest gift, like the greatest thing on earth, and then it just was like, oh,
No,
okay.
for real, because I used to hear about Tower God so much prior to it getting out of me. So it's like, all right, cool. Let me finally see what's up with this. And I'm like, this ain't really doing what I thought it would have been
Is
doing.
it because it was similar to things that y'all already see?
What, Tower of God?
Yeah, because
What was um go ahead,
when
no.
people the people who read it when they praise it, they're mainly talking about the stuff that's in season two rather than season one, because season one is essentially like a prologue. And like
I got that. I got that.
another
I got that.
example of as to why I think it was so hype was because of the character of Bam. Like in he was a simp basically.
What happened in the simp? I about to say, like,
Yeah,
what?
and he didn't really do anything that impressive. But
Uh,
as we saw in the stinger for season two, where we saw like a grown up Bam
mm,
looking like a beast basically. So like that's why for me, I was just enjoying it for what it was at the time because it reminded me of
Of you?
Naruto and Hunter x Hunter in a sense
wow.
because of what are you talking about?
I also found it remind me
Yo,
of
I don't
you.
know. I don't know.
Me? Who
Does
I
Bomb
who,
remind you of
who
yourself?
was who I was something over?
No, so when Omar likes certain characters, he tends to like see a
Ah,
little bit of himself in those characters. So I asked him,
Oh no no
why
no 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 no
liked
no
him.
no no! I Bob was in my top five. My favorite character was Kun.
same.
Oh, was fun. The one with the white hair?
Blue
Yeah.
hair, blue hair,
But
blue
Okay,
hair.
yes, I did like him too.
yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah,
Definitely my favorite.
but yeah, like I enjoyed the similarities to the Hunter exam, and
Of course.
and
Okay.
then I liked a few characters like Bob, sorry not Bob, like Kun The guy was always sleeping. The lizard girl with the sword thing. I
Oh yeah,
forget
yeah,
her
she was
name.
cool. She was cool. She was cool. I
Um,
forgot their names.
I know there's two other people who I like, but I can't remember their names. But that's why
So
for
is that
me, Tower of God was like an 8 out of 10.
that's a pretty high score.
That's a high
Yeah,
score.
that's
Pretty high score, bro. I
It
know.
had it
So,
had a it
so
had a
it
lot of
reminded you of
things
Hunter
that
X
I
Hunter a
like.
lot.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, that's
I
why.
figured.
That's why.
I
That's
figured
why the
when we
score
said
is
when
so
we
high. That's why it's so
mentioned the
high.
Hunter exam, I was like, all right, so it reminded you of Hunter X Hunter.
Yeah,
That's a pretty high
That's
score
why he
though.
gave it such a high
I
score.
don't know.
Miss
That's a pretty high
Sanji.
score.
yeah,
But I
because
guess
it
I
was
mean
it was
I guess
more than just a tournament arc in a sense. So I
no yeah
I
yeah.
enjoyed that aspect of it a
Like I
lot.
said, like with God of High School, I already knew what it was, and I enjoyed it for what it was.
See, God
I
High School
just
was hype until they rush it through.
yeah.
Like when that
Yeah,
I
pacing
mean,
get
even
out
I
of
like
yeah,
control,
I know what you mean.
God of High
Uh huh.
School very
like
much.
that's just where they go down. Like things stop making sense because you like clearly they were supposed to flesh
Yeah,
this out more, and clearly there's some stuff missing in between this and that and all
yeah.
kind of garbage.
It was a
Like
lot of stuff. It wouldn't have been an issue.
yeah,
It was like a little
It was
small bit. It was a lot of stuff
yes.
it
that was
was a
missing.
lot
But I
to
guess for me,
like
I just never went into it like expecting it to make like a groundbreaking plot. I just went to it as like, all right, I'm about to see a bunch of battles. It's a tournament style thing, so it's like
right.
whatever, like a minimal, like not a in deep plot. It's like just something to
Yeah,
get the story moving forward with, and
yeah,
that's it. So I guess that's for me. That's like why I just like enjoyed it for what it was. And it's like, all right, cool. I had no problem
yeah. Like
with
round
yeah.
one of that tournament, that was chef's kiss. Like there, I have no issues with
I love
that. But
it.
everything after that, like they just,
It
I
was
know what
like
they were
I
doing.
blinked and like and like the whole
Literally,
plot just went. She's like, I don't know
exactly.
what was
I
going
Mate.
on.
stopped
Oh yeah,
We
watching.
yeah, yeah,
start
yeah.
I
we
stopped
start on
watching
one,
after
and
the
then we
first
was on
round.
59. Mate. I was like, what?
Right when they start introducing a lot of the I can't remember what they name, but anyway, the gods that they embody, and then he's the
And
main king.
another thing that they did was that they
It was
rearranged things and they skipped things too. Mate.
oh,
Because
so they did the
I was trying to read along with the webtoon, and like
mm,
they change and they skip a lot. Mate.
all right. Okay, I didn't know that. But no, I
Yeah,
know I know they left off some things. I didn't know they actually skipped things though. But that's interesting.
yeah.
But yeah, like
Like they like that whole fight between Jin and the Naruto guy.
the Nine
He
Tails, yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
yeah, Jin was supposed to lose that.
In the
Is it a
webtoon, he did.
Naruto guy?
He was the Nine Tails. I don't know. Oh, okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, his power was to kill me, so I call
I
him
know.
Naruto.
He literally was.
Yeah,
He was
so
Kurama.
exactly.
All
But
right.
yeah, he was supposed to win that.
Interesting. So I wonder why they changed that. I wonder. Listen, we need at one point we need like some studios just to come together and explain the decisions that they made, like and just why they made those decisions. Like they give a
Yes.
good. Just
Destroy
like all
Riverside
right,
people need to come do that. They need some
not even
basic.
no. They actually did like there was articles of the director said like
I
stuff
know
like
that stupid art, like
um the promise neverland. I need to know why.
yeah,
Like stuff like that. That's like I just need to know why.
yeah,
Like
Promise
What you
Neverland.
what?
what
We
Bones
still
like I
waiting
need
for
to know
season
why.
two though. What y'all talking about? Season two ain't out yet.
Like,
Mm.
listen, you right. You right.
That
What are y'all
season
You
talking
doesn't.
about?
That
you
season
right.
doesn't
Season two
exist.
ain't out
That's
yet.
true.
But I just need to know
We
what
probably dreamt
why.
out that whole thing. That was probably a nightmare that we collectively had, and we just
Yes, definitely, definitely.
they still
From
working on the
from
second season.
episode one I said this ain't the same anime I watched last week.
Uh-uh.
Something ain't right. Let me
The tone, the energy, everything changed. I'm like, what
now that I think
happened?
about it,
That
that's
was another
probably
one they overhyped.
that's probably the fastest anime I dropped. Well, to be fair, Vicky, to be fair, they didn't allow you to see the things that made people like even just to be fair, like they didn't allow you to see. But what I heard, they actually did in
They
fact skip
did,
a ton, a ton of
and
things.
then
I'm like,
they did like a slideshow of all the things that we could have
That
had.
we were supposed to have.
That was so insulting.
I
That
think
was
that is
so insulting.
When I was watching an
Oh my
episode. I was just like,
God.
wait, what's going on here?
Oh, you watched to the end, Vicky?
Yeah,
Wait,
I watched that.
wait, you
Yeah, I
and April watched to the end?
I watched to
Yeah.
the end. I had
I had already started, so I was just gonna finish it.
to.
That's the fastest anime ever dropped in my life. Congratulations.
It's like
I could,
they say here are
I
all
was
the
not
things
doing it.
that you could have had. Here are all things that you could have seen. But
That's
we
crazy.
won't give it to you. We'll just
I
give
only-
it to you in a
I only heard
slideshow.
about it. I only heard about it. That's crazy. But no, that's crazy. That's
I
I was
remember how the guy from Mother's Basement, like he had a huge meltdown.
Oh,
He freaked the hell out.
Jeff from
Who?
Mother's Basement.
Yeah, Jeff from Mother's Basement.
Oh, this is a YouTuber?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Okay.
did like a
I need to
video
watch
essay
that.
on it.
I assume
I need to watch that.
He talked about how Emma met God, and like they just put that in a slideshow for a quick second. He said she met God, and y'all just show that in a second in a
Oh, wow.
slideshow.
That's disrespectful though. That's
It
disrespectful.
was me. It really was me. Like they literally cut out my second favorite character.
And it's even more interesting that the author themselves like really signed off on that. It's like that's really disrespectful. I don't know what happened there, but I need
That's horrible.
that.
See, they show them a different anime, and they was like, this is your season 2. This is your second season there. And then
Alright,
when they leave for the day, they say, hey, yo, run
all that
this
right
other
there.
thing.
Trying to drop run this
Throw
right
that
here.
away. Throw that away.
That's
Bro,
all. Let's
that
go
had to
plan
be it.
B.
That
Let's
had
go
to be
plan
it.
B.
That had to be it.
That's
Like,
definitely it.
Cut that out. Put this in.
They said we go plan B.
I've never seen anime get watched like that.
So he gone? Yeah, run the shit.
Yeah. What it is? What I call Goldie porn? That's what I call. Cut that out. Cut that out. We don't even run that. Hey, I don't believe it. That was they literally cut out the best arc, like that any
Literally.
They
Like, you
literally
can
cut out.
Literally.
Imagine what
Literally.
was going on in the meeting room. Like they say, but sir, this is
But-
the most anticipated arc ever. He said, yeah, well, throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it
We can give the fans what they
Emma
want.
Emma being
and I'll make the
badass
best
with guns. Throw it out.
You don't believe it.
Or we could be lazy and give them an original arc. So let's go with plan B.
Let's be original.
That sounds good. Let's rock with that.
Because
Real.
fuck adapting the story that we were adapting in the first season.
Exactly.
We need to find someone we can talk to about this stuff.
They can say they don't need to see this.
This is
They
a
don't need
travesty.
to see this.
They already
can't
read
believe
it. They don't need to see it.
I really can't. Every time I think back to the Promised Neverland, I really can't believe it.
I know.
I
it has
really can't
such
believe it.
Potential, man.
All my excitement for the second season, me denying myself and reading the manga just so I can see this animated going.
I know, Ray. I feel that for you, bro.
I wanted to punch air.
I felt that for you.
I
and
wanted to
Ashley,
punch
bro.
air.
I felt that for you and Ashley.
Yo,
Oh my
anyway,
god.
I wanted to punch air.
Oh man.
Everybody I knew who watched season 1, I would have said, do not watch season 2. Don't do that to yourself.
Season 2 doesn't exist. Even though you see season 2, whenever you watch anime, if you see a season 2 in your for your promise, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch season 2. It don't exist. It doesn't
Yeah, that don't
exist.
exist. That don't exist.
Don't watch it.
If somebody tell you it exists, they lying to you.
Viewers and
They and your
listeners.
friend, they and your boyfriend, girlfriend, mommy, daddy, mommy,
Viewers
they
and
lying to you.
listeners, listen to
I can't
that.
even remember the studio who did the Promised Neverland. That's the thing.
They on my shit list. Don't worry about that.
Listen, I try to figure out like, no, I need to remember so I can mark that down. So it's like anything I see from there, it's like no,
The
ignore.
studio, let me
Ignore.
see.
I need to do that.
I really don't remember the studio that did that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't recall at all what studio made that.
I
Made
think
that.
it's A1. Let me
A1?
No, it ain't A1. It ain't A1. A1 ain't that disrespectful.
As we all collectively search for that.
They ain't that disrespectful, Vicky. Don't do A1 like that.
I'm gonna say right now.
Don't do anyone like that. If they're the culprit, then they
Oh,
get chosen.
Cloverworks. Okay.
Ooh,
That is
Joe Ford.
explains it.
Okay.
That also explains why Wonder Egg priority was such shit. That's why. Oh, they also did Wonder Egg
One
priority,
day.
and they fucked up Wonder Egg
They
priority too. They
oh
did that.
they made the persona anime. See, okay, this makes sense. This makes
It
sense.
makes
This
sense.
makes sense. This make all the sense in the world. Look at this.
I'm gonna have
And
to.
Also,
well, Ace,
they all Ace Eternity.
Eternity actually wasn't that
Objection.
Yeah, that
That was
wasn't
actually
bad. That
pretty
wasn't bad.
good. I like
Yeah,
that
I like
anime.
Ace Attorney. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yes, it did.
they did fairy tale too. All
Oh,
right,
they did
all right, all
Darling in the
right.
Frank. They did Darling in the
Which
Frank
fairy
It
tale
too.
is it?
makes sense. They did Die in the Frank. It makes sense.
I know,
Hey,
It
right?
makes
hey,
It
hey,
sense.
makes
hey,
sense.
hey,
It
hey,
makes.
hey. Even though
Hey what?
Darling in the
Hey
Frank
what?
had so,
Hey what?
even
That
though
second
it
half was
had,
trash.
even though the second half was off,
Garbage.
there was still.
Doodoo.
I can't defend this no more.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Die
Darling
in
in
the
the Franxx
Frank.
was actually a mix between A1 Pictures, Trigger, and Cloverworks.
It should have been a mix of
Oh,
none.
Darling in the Franks.
They
Yeah.
fumbled the
Yeah, it was
bag.
a mix.
They
Especially
had
that
So
second half.
that's
second,
what I mean.
that was
Darling,
Cloverworks. That was Cloverworks
Darling the
part. That
Franks
was their part.
had
That
me
was
in the
their
first.
part for the
They had me
segment.
in the first half. They had me in the first half. They had me strong in the first half. And that second half,
Trigger had the first half.
that
Trigger had the
second
first
half, I
half.
was
It
ready
was
to watch
boom,
it.
aliens.
Hey, 02 is still best girl.
Yeah, sure. I agree. I listen. I ain't gonna deny that. But that second half of the ranks, I
They
watched
did
that.
the billion the Balance Unlimited one. The guy
What?
from Balance Unlimited with the guy
Oh,
from
the rich
last
guy.
year. Yeah,
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was
Oh, okay.
good. What his name was again?
So they have some redeeming qualities then.
let me see.
They
They
did
have,
What was his
Horimiya. They did
name, babe?
Horimiya as well.
they did Horimiya.
Who they do
Yeah,
review?
They
yeah,
don't
they
make no
Yeah.
did.
sense. So why they wait?
Okay.
Listen, the studio don't make no
All
sense.
right. Well, I
The studio
gotta,
don't make
I
no
gotta
sense.
see,
The studio
I
don't make
gotta
no sense.
see.
This
It's
is
the
you
staff thing.
I'm
You gotta
pronouncing
see
this
who was
wrong.
the
That's his
director
name,
and
y'all.
who was the script. Daisuke.
Okay, I know I was pronouncing it
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Cause I don't know how you make horror. See, after T
They also
Horimiya is
did Bunny Girl.
And
straightforward.
Hori Mia was
Senpai.
Horimiya
perfected.
is straightforward. That's probably why.
Hori Mia was perfected.
They did
Yeah,
Bunny Girl
it's
Senpai
straightforward.
too.
But they adopt Hori Mia like almost like word for word though.
But I heard that they did
So
skip, so they did skip a few chapters to get to
yeah,
the end. Though.
they did, but like
Yeah,
honestly,
but
it
They,
was
it was
perfect.
still good.
It was
It was still
perfectly.
good.
It was
they
perfect.
love
It
Yeah.
was
skipping
perfect.
chapters. They so you're trying to say they learned their lesson from the season 2 that
Now I have to
um
look up the
Bro,
never.
you say they love skipping
legendary,
chapters. They love
season
skipping arcs. Wait, what are you
Ox.
talking
Listen,
about? Wait,
How
all
was
that.
how was Bunny Girl Senpai? Was that
Oh, I
actually
ain't
good?
seen it.
10 out of 10. 10 out
It
of
was
10.
really good.
10
It
out
was
of
really
10.
good. I love it. I haven't
Yeah.
watched
10
the
out of
movie
10.
yet, but I really love the anime. The anime was really
10
good.
out
I
of
haven't
10.
watched the
10 out
movie
of
yet.
10.
Omar
10 out of
recommends
10.
Senpai.
10
All
out
right,
of 10.
Yeah,
all right, all right.
My was best girl of 2019.
yeah,
2018
she was.
actually.
She was.
Whatever year it was. But yeah,
Whatever
she was
year
best
she was
girl.
in, she was the best girl of
She
that
was
year.
best girl by
All
far.
right. I gotta check that out. I have not. I have not checked. I gotta check that
It
out.
will hurt. It will hit you in the feels.
Ah,
Uh,
it's one of those.
I think nothing
episode
get me.
3.
Nothing get me
Episode
more than
3 was so
Uh,
good.
I
Oh
was
my
like number 2.
god.
Pancreas.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
have to.
that
You have to set it.
Yeah, I think nothing else get me except for them.
We have to set a date.
we doing a watch party for that. We have to.
Yes, we do. We
yeah,
have to do that. We have
because
to
I
cry
haven't
together.
watched Pancreas yet
I
either.
see you all gonna cry on
Yes,
screen.
there we go. We gotta cry together. We gotta watch
No,
that. We
no,
gotta,
they can cry on screen.
I
Not
mean,
me. I already cried. I cried again.
watch you cry again. Who wants to make a bet that Omar cries again?
Y'all ain't can see me.
I believe
Who
you.
wants to make a bet
y'all
that Omar
y'all ain't
Aren't
can
you
see me.
almost
We can hear
breaking
you
my
whimpering.
chest when Baji
Yeah.
died?
Oh, that's Baji, babe.
I don't want it to break and see we can get it done. We can get it.
That's
We
Baji,
can get it
babe.
done.
Anyway, I do not want to talk about Tokyo
But
Avengers.
but
So
we got to
I
do it.
mean,
We
but
got to do
we're
it because
going to talk about
that's a
Tokyo
perfect
Revengers
segue.
later,
That's
dude.
a perfect segue into our anime reviewers. So since we done here, let's talk about it. The season
Tokyo
finale for
Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers. Let's get into it.
I watch it, yes, so
Who would
I'll be
like to
quiet
I
for a
start?
just
second.
like
they like man for that.
Who would like to start? Who
They
would like
like
to
man
start?
for that sacrifice.
me.
Okay, April, go ahead. Start. Okay, Danny. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Start.
just like first I just like how they will always remind us that Takemichi messed up big time with the bloody
Uh,
Halloween fight. Because even Takemichi like
uh,
remind us say, "Oh, I messed that up." I was like, "Yeah, you did." And then the episode was really good. The episode was really good, but like Takemichi is still such a stupid protagonist. Jesus. Cause like we're at the end, we're at the end of the episode, right? Homeboy, like homeboy, oh god, what's his name? Kisaki. Am I saying the
Kisaki.
name?
Yeah.
Kisaki.
That,
Yeah, sorry.
that bastard
Yeah,
Kisaki.
like
Yeah.
Kisaki is like the bad guy. You got so much warnings about him. So
Yo, if I said the same thing.
why would you go
I said
sit
the
and
same thing.
take a fucking drink with him?
I said
Like
the same
really?
thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
I want y'all to know, out of everything I've ever watched and read, I hate Kisaki more than anybody I've ever hated before in my life.
Wow.
Agreed. I'm on the same way.
Yeah, I hate him
I'm the
so
same way.
much. I hate him so much.
Anytime he comes on the screen, I get angry.
Yes.
And eyes get mad too.
I
Me
get
too.
mad.
Me too.
I get
Me too.
absolutely
It's
mad.
I
Me
hate
too.
him so much. And it's just that it makes me hate Takanichi more for like believing in him, like and sitting down. This the soon as homeboy came on screen, say, "Hey, Takamichi, how about you come? Why don't you both of you guys come with me for a second?" I was like, "No, nope, nope, don't y'all do it." And Takamichi's like, "Okay," and they go. And he say, "Hey, let's have some drinks."
No, literally,
Okay.
literally, that was it.
This
That was it.
I knew that block of ice had some type of poison or something in it because I was like, mm.
Yeah,
It's like
this goes
why
too smooth.
why?
This goes too
I like
Oh
how it
yeah,
ended. I like how
that's a
the season
serious
ended.
cliffhanger, Vicky. A
I know
serious
I
a
cliffhanger.
love it.
serious. Listen,
I love it.
and I think you're gonna really like this episode too, Vic, because this episode is what I really this like when Tokyo Revengers does stuff like this is when I really like the series. Like
Yeah,
episodes like this is when I really like the series. But
yeah,
even to go off what you're saying, April, even before that with Takamichi, here's my thing, right? If Baji left, he would die. We're saying Kisaki is the enemy, right?
yes.
Take care of Tomen, take care of all of them. Why would you not tell Mikey, hey, Mikey, guess what Baji told me?
I
Kisaki
know.
is the enemy. Be wary of Kisaki. I don't under I don't understand how he does not apply basic logic sometimes.
He is so stupid.
I
Like
don't
he
get it.
infuriates me as a protagonist. He infuriates me so much. Like if
Like
it wasn't for the side
Me too.
characters, like I would not watch it.
no, that I definitely said like the other day, he is only a device used for the viewers and the readers to see what happens within the story and not him so much moving the story along himself because
Definitely
Yeah,
everyone else around him
are
moves
much stronger characters than him.
less
yeah.
far bit. Like he's just our eyes at this
Definitely.
point. That's it. And it's like other than that,
Yeah.
I him as a main character is so annoying. Like
Yes.
without a doubt annoying. But this episode hit in so many ways, especially the second half. We
Yeah.
got to see a lot of the members older in the future.
He looks so
Um,
good.
I was listen
He looks
when the time
good.
jumped to him, how Takamichi looked, and
I
then
know.
it showed
Big
his crew.
improvement.
I was like, "What the hell is happening?" I was so
I
confused.
know.
I was so
It's
confused.
like look at y'all looking nice.
I was like,
Like
and then they
I
actually look
always
like killers. That's like
yeah.
the most
It's like I
confusing
want to
part about it.
see
Same.
future Mikey so bad, but every time he goes back to the future, they always have some type of dumb excuse of why
Uh,
Mikey is absent. Either well, because like this time around, Mikey is missing.
uh,
Okay, sure. But I think Mikey might be dead in a ditch somewhere. Cause like they say Draken was executed. So I feel like Mikey wouldn't be too far like from that situation. So I
That's
think
who
in
you're
that
thinking.
future scenario, I think
Yeah,
Mikey might be in a ditch somewhere
yeah.
or underwater with cement blocks tied to his feet. I just want to see future Mikey, man. Just let me see future Mikey.
Oh,
Is it so hard?
um, we also in this episode. Oh man, in this episode too, and we saw them. Tolman make a decision. Mikey make a decision
Yeah,
where he recruited Valhalla, which I expected, and oh my
yeah.
god, I mean I can't believe, but it's like they made Takamichi first division captain.
I was shocked. I was like, holy
I was
shit.
how I was like I don't know if I was in that division. I was like I quit. This is my resignation, but
I'd be like,
it's
Mikey, Mikey.
it's whatever. But no,
I'd
yeah,
be like, Mikey, I know I'm gonna get punched in the face and in the gut for this, but are you sure about this decision?
at all. I'm like but that's what it is. It's what it is. So we got
Hmm.
improvement there at least in his plan to do whatever. But then we jump back, and then we got like you started to talk about the interaction with Kisaki with him and
Yeah.
Sifuyu, and then we got into some like serious cliffhanger territory
Oh
to
my
where
god,
I left the cliffhanger for this, the ending of this finale would really, really,
it's really
if
good.
you are enjoying this series, like that definitely left you. It's like okay, I need season two immediately.
That was a very good way to end the season. Very
Yeah,
good way to end the season.
and I love when Tokyo Avenger does that. Like I love when they give backstory and they give a lot of story
Yeah.
to characters and they start to move and progress things along, and you get to see more of the secrets. And we got ans and getting answers. I'd say that, and we get answers as well.
Yeah.
So, from
I have some questions too, cause
uh
Kasaki, did I say the name right again? Yeah. He he also like before he
Kisaki.
Kisaki, sorry. See, I hate him
Isaki
so much that I
Tetana.
can't remember his name properly. Like he did say before he shot the gun, he did call Takemichi his hero. So I guess we're gonna soon figure
Mm-hmm.
out what else did Takemichi do. Because listen,
True.
if homeboy was supposed to die and I found Takemichi safe, it might be like, Takemichi, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't, and they don't hesitate
Yeah.
to show the violence either. Like I don't know. They
Mm-mm.
I
don't
know.
hesitate.
Oh,
Like
homeboy
I was
get
actually a bit
homeboy
shocked
die. I was so
when
mad.
he shot him in the leg. I was like, oh.
I know.
I was like, oh.
That's when you know shit getting
I was like, oh. I was
serious.
like, yeah. I was like, oh, this real. This
Yeah.
real. Like this is getting real. Like, oh, oh. I was like, all right. And Tifa and I'm like, oh, oh. I was like, okay, this all right. I see where this is going.
And
I
then
do.
homeboy gets shot in the head. I was like, no. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
that hurt my soul. That hurt. That's. I don't.
I was like, no, I was really starting to like him, and just, jeez. He went out like a G though.
No, 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 no,
He
no.
say, Takamichi, listen to my last words, damn it. It's like,
And they even at that. But
He
why
is
would you have say?
definitely one of my favorite characters.
yeah,
Oh, what I know. Sifu you game like one of those easily. Him and Bazi,
yeah.
but yeah.
Hmm.
But, but what did you think of the episode, though, Ma?
They like my body and it.
Did you start reading the manga? So you
Yo,
should be fine.
I did, but they still like mine.
both of us did.
I haven't started reading it yet.
We will not say anything, but both of us definitely because I
My
already had it,
auto section.
regardless of the how it ended. I already had plans to read the manga after the season ended.
Oh, I'm
Same.
definitely reading it now.
But
Same.
boy,
Because
I had
I
plans
can't
as well,
sit,
but I just waiting on it to
I can't
finish.
sit and wait for it to come back after that.
yo, y'all in for a ride. That's all I could. That's all I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a ride. Like really like off the road, man. But since this is the last episode, the season finale, I would definitely, for me, I'd give the season an 8.5, and it only gets an 8.5 and not like a 9 for me, only because I just can't deal with Takamichi as a main character. Because
Same.
I was thinking that over for a while, like between like an 8 and 9, so I just landed on the 8.5.
Yeah,
That's
I don't think it deserves a 9 either. I think I agree 8 to 8.5 as well for me because again, like for me, like the anime has to have a good protagonist for me, man, and like
Agreed.
especially since we're
Uh,
following you most of the time. I can't have you like he pissed me off almost every single episode. I can. So Takemichi, thank once again you have ruined another you have ruined something else. Oh god. I
I
hate
give it a 9 because
I give it an 8.
Even though Takamichi
Alright.
was awful,
Uh-huh.
all of the side characters made more than made up for it, in my opinion.
Well, that's why I landed on 8.5. That's why I landed
yeah,
on the middle ground. Everyone definitely made up for it,
yeah.
sidewise, and I did
And
enjoy
then
the
some,
story. Outside
and
of
then
like
some.
maybe a few, I would say a few, maybe 1 or 2 episodes. That's like,
There
all right.
wasn't a single episode I didn't enjoy a lot.
Mm,
I was. It was no
I
episode
think
I didn't enjoy, but there were
what
definitely
episode
episodes
was
where I
that?
just like, all right, like it
I
was
think
just
that's that
parentheses. All right.
episode when Draka and Mikey came to Takemichi's house and then they just fucked up all of Takemichi's stuff.
That's probably the funniest episode.
That was funny. That
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
that was a
hilarious.
funny episode.
Funniest episode.
I don't know. When I watched the season final, but I do still think that my favorite episode is the episode with the brother when they went back, well, when they showed
Same. Same.
that backstory episode. I think
Same.
that is still my
Mm-hmm.
favorite.
Yeah, that's mine as well. That's definitely
But
my
I'm a
favorite.
sucker for backstory, so I am biased with that one.
My favorite episode is a tie between the one when
But you showing
they
us the
have,
actions when Mikey was
yeah,
kicking.
yeah, that one,
Yeah, we know. We figured. We figured.
and then the episode with Baji and Chifu's backstory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good
I like
one
Oh, yeah, that
too.
was good. That was good.
Yeah,
Like I said,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Tokyo
did like
Revengers
that
is
backstory episode as
Yeah, I
well.
think that might be my favorite episode
I
of
definitely
that
feel like
series.
that's when Tokyo Revengers is at its best. Like I said,
Yeah.
but no. Yeah, but overall, great season, great series. Great adduction to the anime community. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, without a doubt, I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah.
When it's announced.
Whenever it comes out.
Yeah, whenever it comes out. Probably I don't know. Probably the same time next year.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
I
watching season 2 because
But
I'm not going through what I
I have
went
to see
through
it.
again.
I have to see it. I have to.
I'm,
I have to.
I'm
I have
not
to see
watching
really
season
have
2.
to
I
pick
have
up.
to
I
do it.
really have to pick
I'm not watching season 2.
Yes, y'all
manga.
do. Y'all do. Listen, if you read manga, if you like manga and you like Tokyo Avengers, I definitely encourage anyone watching and listening to this
Shoot, and
to
y'all know
read
I was
to pick up
burning
manga.
through manga like that,
Oh,
man.
you will. Trust me, you will. You will burn through this. I am almost caught up, and I just started
Yeah,
yesterday. I am
me
almost
too.
caught up.
Me
So
too.
there's that. But let's get on to another big episode this week. Even though this series has one more episode to go, but I mean we practically at the end anyway, so we could just we could get
Yeah.
let's go and stuff that. My Hero Academia, episode 24. Safe to say,
Hey, hey guys, what season is it?
season 5.
Season 5.
No, nigga. I mean, who season is
Oh
it?
wait, hey,
What?
and you know in Shigaraki season, in
Yes.
Shigaraki, I might as well let y'all know.
Shigaraki
The
season.
cover for this episode is going to involve Shigaraki. I might as well let y'all
Mhm.
know we in Shigaraki season right now. I'm happy to say, at least for me, the backstory paid off. I was pleased. I was
Yeah.
pleased. I
I
was
was
pleased with this
pleased.
episode wholeheartedly
Hmm.
from start to finish.
Really good.
Hmm.
Really good.
From start to finish.
Oh my
Hmm.
god,
Again,
the animation was so good this
it
episode.
was
Like
the
that, like
back.
my
Uh-huh.
favorite parts, like when he was destroying everything and Destro was trying to escape. I was like, that animation was so damn
Hmm.
good. That segment was
Yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
fucking good.
Like
Really
I'm
good.
even I would almost like to say I enjoyed this reveal and his awakening
Yeah.
more in the anime. Like I felt the music was on point, like
Mm-hmm.
the animation was on point. The can I just say, for me, My Hero has one of the best voice acting casts for anime. They definitely have one that I
Mm-hmm.
every time, especially when it comes to emotional scenes and like stuff like episodes like this, like they do a really great job. So I
Yeah,
enjoyed
they
everything
did.
about this episode. This definitely again emphasized why for me Shigaraki is one of my favorite villains right now and like one of my favorite villain origin stories.
Mhm.
Hmm.
for any character, because it's actually tragic and sad, and it makes you feel for him,
Yeah.
and it makes you look at him more than just like a villain, like in what he's doing, and then it actually makes you conflicted, and this is the point for me where it emphasized like why I like my hero so much, because it
Mhm.
Hmm.
it, it takes away a lot of the regular, oh well, he's a villain, you're supposed to hate him, or he's a hero, you're supposed to love him, like, it meshed stuff together where it's like
Yeah.
you see what the hero society does and why it's bad and why not everything about it is good, and you see the corruption that happens there, and you see like every villain isn't just made to be a villain, like stuff happens to it, so you actually end up liking the villains, and
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
start to root for them a bit. And so for me, anybody who can do like that, like write that kind of narrative, like it's definitely giving me four.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
this
Like.
this episode was really well done, and
Yeah.
I give them major props for this.
Yeah. Because I like how like what my hero does is like it makes us show that the real villain is the people, like the normal people and
Yeah.
society
Mhm.
itself. Because like especially like when that scene with Shigaraki, like when he was little, like his hands were bleeding, and like you saw just like people just walking past him, avoiding him and stuff. Like I could
minding their
really,
business.
Right.
I could
The
really
one lady came
Hmm.
feel.
and approached him. It's like he saw his eyes. Like, you know what? Someone
I
can come and help you.
know.
That's fine. That's
Like
fine.
my heart
You're
broke.
right.
It's like I understand like what he was saying. Like lost her child and no one
Hmm.
came to their aid. Like I can understand. Like you really understand and sympathize with his hate for society and just wanting to destroy everything. Like
Yeah.
you really sympathize with him for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Oh,
he said something in this episode too that made you think, is like, what if, like, do you think he would have had a chance to actually be hero and good if someone had actually just came there and it's like, hey,
I know,
do you
just
need
stopped
help?
and help. But
Like,
like the wrong person stopped to
came and
help him.
stopped it. Yeah.
The
Oh my
wrong person, like
God. And it really
oh
shows all for one is like the embodiment of evil
yeah,
in all sense of it, because you really got to see like how he molded and manipulated
yeah.
Shigaraki and pushed him into being the person that he is. Like, yeah, like him finding him was like like really
And
was
like
like no
he just
part for him
loves
after
to
that.
take advantage
He does.
of the
And people,
cracks and of the
Yeah.
cracks in the system and society.
Hmm.
He really loves to take advantage of that because like if you because I can't remember what did he say. I think he said something later on in the manga about gosh, I can't remember what he said. He said something along the lines of because of how society is, people like him could takes advantage of that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah. Because it shows like to see
Hmm.
the hero society has cracks, and like even with this like whole, because we're seeing the battle between the League of Villains and the Liberation Army, right?
Hmm.
We get the conclusion like that even with the Liberation Army, like they're not wrong. Even their cause is just because at the end of the day they feel as though people should be able to use their
Yeah,
powers freely, because it's just not a power. It's literally a part of them. It's
yeah,
a part of what makes them them. So it's like it shouldn't be
Hmm.
fair that you should be fine for holding, for not for holding, but for using something that is you, you know.
yeah,
And it shows like it's only used for corruption, and it's only used like the benefit of self and the people. So it's like they want to be liberated from that. So it's like even with that as a just cause, so it's like nothing is really nothing is black and white in the series. I didn't say that.
no.
Nothing's black
Because
and
like
white
it
in the
really
series.
shows like what happens like when you suppress the people. Like if you keep suppressing and pushing it down, and then like it explodes. And like especially like in instances with Toga, because that's why like it's kind of like what like looking back at it now, like with the whole Liberation Front, like the characters sort of like embodied that situation. Like when you keep suppressing something, or when a group of people keep telling you to don't do this and don't do that, you see it sort of like have negative consequences. You see it with Toga, because with Toga, like she had to hold back her bloodlust, and then that
Mm-hmm.
exploded with her um attacking her classmate. And then it also happened with oh, we can't talk about Dabby's backstory yet, but
No,
like
no,
it
no, no,
happened
no,
with
no, no.
Dabby. Like we're not gonna
But I mean, at this point, a lot of
yeah,
people have
they everyone
have
knows.
guessed.
And
Like
I mean, like
it's
it's
everyone
so
is
yeah.
easy.
even anime only. It's like, yeah,
It's
they've
so
guessed.
easy. It's so
Yeah,
easy. But
it's easy to pick up
yeah,
on.
I'm not gonna spoiled, but for people who are like
Oh, I
don't
haven't caught
still
up.
don't
Like really,
know,
yeah, yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
caught on.
That's fine.
But
It's
yeah,
fine.
it happens with, and then like it also happens with Shigaraki because like all of this was boiling up to him, and then like it ended up with him losing his family because of it.
Yeah,
So
they're the embodiment of
our
it. All it
storytelling
takes
was
is one
so
bad day.
good.
They're really delivering embodiment of all it takes is one bad day. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so this episode,
I
like I
can't
said,
wait
we
for Dobby backstory to get animated.
I
uh
know.
trust
I
me, all
can't
of us can.
wait.
Like that entire time, that me and the entire time. Listen,
I've heard
I'm looking
I've
forward
heard
to it.
like the play would happen, but I want to see it animated.
Oh, listen.
Very
Yeah.
emotional. I can't wait for that because I know it's going to be very emotional. I know it's going to
I
be
just like how everyone reacted to Dobby's reveal, and everyone's like, "Oh no, really? I'm so shocked and surprised."
But you know what? Harden did a good job because of even though we knew it was coming,
Yeah,
um, he still did a good job of
the,
executing it,
of
of
the
making it
reveal,
right, of making it interesting.
because like you want
At
to know
least,
why and how, like
yeah,
after it.
and that was the main thing, and then you really realize like heroes really ain't shit in this anime. Like at the end of the day, like even though they're heroes, like they really they're not at all.
Mm-mm.
They're not at all. But
Oh
um
man, they're
moving with
literally
the episode two, um we get to see now the end of the battle between Shigaraki and Ridastro. Shigaraki is now reawakened. He has all
mm-hmm.
of his memories. He
And
has
looking
well,
good, looking good. He's looking
I
good in
was to
that
say
scene.
yes. He has new clothes, new drip. Like he looks like a whole new man.
I
Like
know.
he's more intimidating.
This is
This is
where
where
I
Shigaraki
feel
really
like
gained
the
my respect, and
anime did
I felt
something
him as
with
a
his
villain.
skin. Looks so.
No, they did a good.
I never
They
said
legit did
this.
a good
I
job.
never said this for Shigaraki before,
They
but
did a
I was
good
like,
job.
"Damn, you looking good."
They get it. No, listen. There are people who love Shigaraki prior
I
to this,
know.
but the harder
I.
like I'm judging.
Yeah.
If you are watching this or listening to this, just know I am judging you. If you love Shigaraki in that
Judging you,
fangirlish way prior to
judging
this
you.
season, I am judging you because
Wow.
there's absolutely
We
no.
have we have some very dark people in the My Hero Academia fandom that it'll take a whole episode to talk about them. And
Yeah.
there are some people like who ship some of the most darkest
the
of things, and
the randomness of things. What other
like
things though?
Mm-hmm.
oh god, the All Might ships, like oh Jesus,
We ain't
why?
getting that. We ain't getting that.
We're not getting into
We ain't.
that.
No. That's
Moving
not
on.
happening. We ain't not getting that. But overall, now that we've gotten MVA and its completion, and we've seen this
One more
the people that
episode.
we've watched one more. But yeah, but that's pretty much the end of MVA
Yeah.
as a whole. What are our thoughts on season five now? Like how are we feeling rating wise from where we were prior to where we are
Um.
now? I was gonna say like I season five can get an 8 for me now. Season five can definitely get an 8 for me.
Yeah, they're gonna get 8 for me.
Season get ready for me.
They would have gotten a
Same.
9 if like the first like if like they didn't drag on that Endeavor arc. If they didn't drag on that Endeavor arc, and if they
I,
did it, if they executed
I
better,
really
like if they didn't show some things from MVA within the Endeavor arc, I think it would have been better
mm.
that way. So
Yeah.
yeah, like it'll still
All
get
right,
8 from me.
all right. Omar,
Same.
same 8.
Well, 8.5.
You went to 8.5.
Ooh, point
Okay,
five.
okay. So Shigaraki's backstory really did for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't
Awesome, give
have
them
that
that
much of a
point five.
problem with the season
Uh-huh.
in its entirety, like
He
I,
didn't make it honestly. Yeah, I didn't.
yeah. So
Cause I
my only thing is that I just, like April said, I wish they didn't show certain things from NBA as
so
early
Yeah.
as they did.
all right.
Whoops.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's definitely fair enough. I guess that
yeah.
was definitely showing that they weren't skipping the arc, but they were reordering it. I just did it's
Yeah.
like it's like because if they had just did it without this, like so where's the MVA? So it's like, whoa, what's going on? So I guess that was their way of saying like we're not forgetting it, but we're
Mm.
just moving stuff around. So that's fine. Vicky, you
Okay.
don't have a score yet, or you gotta see
Oh
the.
yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
I watched the episode already.
Oh,
But
okay,
yeah, it's not an 8.
cool. All right, sounds fair. See, all right, not a bad season. Not a bad season. I'm looking forward season 6. I must say,
Woohoo!
personally hope that they slow down on the movies a bit to give the season much more attention because
Yeah.
we're moving into some deeper stuff. But
We don't
I'm
need
still
no
looking for
fillers.
season
We don't
6.
need no fillers next season. Let's just get right
Speaking of
to
the
it.
I
movie,
don't think already
it's
finished.
coming out next month, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. We need to start hitting up Fusion and be like, hey, y'all gotta make sure y'all have this. Curfew at
yeah.
12 now. We can do this. Like,
Real talk,
we,
real
we can
talk.
we can do
Oh
this.
boy,
Curfew is
We can do
69.
this. We really gotta do
yes
that. We
we
really
can,
gotta.
yes
But on
we
a bigger level.
can.
So this week, another anime ended. One of our
Oh.
favorites for the season. I can say collectively,
Mhm.
Vanitas. The
Mhm.
first half of Vanitas has ended.
Mhm.
Hmm.
How you guys feeling about Vanitas? And its first core season ending.
It was great. Very great. I think I gave it a 9. I think I gave it a 9.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Vanitas
Like
taking out a nine.
every episode,
Vanitas
I
taking
think every episode was so good. I don't think there was an episode that I wasn't satisfied with.
Mm-hmm.
So consistently, every episode was good. Animation
Yeah,
wise, characters, acting,
Uh,
music, everything was great.
I scared for season 2 because I don't know what that nigga did to Noe, but
I know, right?
I need to know.
I have a feeling
I
that
need to know.
that task that he is going to be forced to do is
It's kill
probably
Vinny.
him killing Vanitas.
Killing Vanitas,
I
right?
feel
Yeah,
like that's
Because
what
they
that
yeah,
still
is.
because
right.
you do know at the beginning, because you remember at the beginning of the season, like the end of the first episode, Noe does say that he will slay Vanitas. Like
Yeah.
he said
And I'm going to say they never touched on it in this first half, so that's probably
yeah.
definitely we're going to
Hmm.
get. But I don't know. As I
Yeah.
It's like, and all of a sudden Noe wants to suck Vanitas' blood. All of a sudden, I was like, that's kind of fishy. That's suspicious.
let the
Yeah.
shipping let
I
the shipping
wanna know about your past.
let the shipping wars begin. That's it. No, yeah, definitely. I definitely want to know about Anita's past much more.
Yeah.
And I hope we get into that a lot more in season 2. Well, that's technically not season 2, the second go. It's
Yeah,
technically not
second
season 2.
one.
Yeah, but the second go. I hope we get into more of that. But Vanita's
Yes.
definitely not for me. What about? Oh yeah, Vicky, you didn't watch Vanita's yet, did you?
Nah.
Shouldn't that have been on?
Vicky,
If
what
you
are
had
you
watching it,
doing?
if you had
That's a
watched
Friday anime. See
right,
how
if
we figure you out?
you
We
were
figure
watching
you out.
it in
We
order.
figure
Oh,
you out.
I haven't watched it at all.
What,
Oh,
Vicky?
oh.
Wait, you haven't been watching Vanita's at all?
No, I
Vicky.
thought the
Vicky,
last episode.
Vicky, you've been on the poster on this part all this time. I thought you
I said
said
it. I said it from last episode. I don't speak about Vanita because I haven't watched it.
why the
You
fuck?
need
Vicky, I
to.
thought you was watching Vanita's. Oh yeah, you did. Why you stop Vanita's yet, Vicky? What's going on? What happened?
Wow,
It was on my list to start when the season began.
that's powerful.
That's really powerful. That's deep. That's deep as hell.
What I recommend to you this season.
I don't even know. I don't know. Let me see.
As he goes to Omar's recommendations for this season.
Don't forget, Omar was
I'm gonna find
pushing.
it.
Omar was pushing. The detective was already dead.
Oh, listen, I see, but I almost forgot. Omar,
I
since
mean,
you,
well,
I have not finished. I have not finished. And
I mean, Vicky
and
dropped it.
yeah, and these two dropped it. These two dropped
Yeah,
it. These two dropped it. You're the only one
yeah,
here who finished. That also ended this season. Go ahead.
yeah.
This is your time. Talk to us about
So,
that. Let's go. Let's go.
so, so basically, what had happened was we got the full backstory as to what happened to to, what her name is again? Cestia?
I don't know. I didn't make it to the first episode.
Anyway, the detective girl, the silver haired
Terrible.
character, we have a whole backstory as to how she died and then like what happened to her heart, well how the girl got her heart basically. So the organization that they've been fighting this whole time, there was like this operative that they would send to like assassinate people. But this person was essentially like a heartless like being that they created basically.
Okay.
And said person is the one who killed the detective and put her heart inside of their body. But there was another twist in regards to this character because um they took in like this little girl who couldn't remember um who she was, but all she knew was that she was like the same age as them or some shit like that. And it turns out that she was essentially the same person as the operative guy who the organization was sending to kill them. So like whenever like that personality goes to sleep, the evil personality will come out. So long story short, when the detective's heart came into that body, it was essentially like three different people sharing one body, and the girl personality got overwritten by the detective's personality and the evil person personality. But then they like it was weird. But like they basically created the all three of them joined in the same body, created the personality that we know was the black haired girl basically.
Why are you laughing, April?
Oh no, it sounds so
Because
It
weird.
it's
all
so
sounds like
complicated,
trash.
me. It's not
Trash.
trust me. It's just
You
convoluted
think
in a
so?
sense,
It's
but
convoluted. So like you're trying to say
it's
the story
still
is
it was still
Convoluted
it.
trash.
No. The story behind the detective herself and the black hair girl, like everything involved in that is convoluted because it's just like or what it was the evil person body first, then when the evil personality goes sleep, it's the pink haired girl, and then the pink haired girl go on sleep forever, and the evil personality come back, and then he takes the detective heart, and that alter all of their personalities into one new personality, which is the black hair girl, and the detective can take over her body. Like it's so convoluted, me. But
okay.
like
So and all of that happened in the season finale, pretty much.
no. All that happened is in the last four episodes.
So all right, I guess with all that said, does that did the season finale do it for you?
You
Okay.
said
It
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 has
Why
it
are
not.
you
it, it
laughing? I'm
was it
asking.
was it was one of those.
Wow. I have
What
not
do you
watched it.
rate it?
I want to know.
What would
Right.
you
What did
rate
you
it?
rate it? I want to
Oh
know. I
my
want to
god,
know.
What's she rate? Just like an
I want
8
to
or
know.
something.
It was one of those
Hey,
like
you
read
be
the
hey,
light novel type endings.
if you enjoyed it, you rate it how you enjoyed it.
Oh, well, I
And
gave it a 7. He
Go
gave
ahead.
it a 7.
the next
A
the
seven is
next
fair
Right
though. A
there.
seven is fair
Bam.
though. Look at
Bam.
Vicky
Right
Kiki.
there.
Look at Vicky
Solid
Kiki.
7.
Look at Vicky Kiki. Seven is fair though. A seven is fair. Seven is fair. I'm gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it and see how it plays.
I
Well,
wasted my time with that.
you tell us how that goes, Javon. You tell
I
us
will.
how
I will
that.
definitely.
I'm
I will
not
definitely
wasting my
come.
time with
I'll
that.
definitely come back on this pod
I'm not wasting
and
my
say
time.
if I am on either Laura's
anyway,
side or on Vicky
long
side.
long
I
story
mean,
short, they
you
didn't
can
defeat
like
the
trash. It's
organization,
fine.
and there's still more left for them to do in regards to taking them down, and that's how it ended
So you
basically.
think it's getting a second season?
I highly doubt that. I
Well,
highly doubt it.
Hey, you would be
But
shocked. Hey, listen.
I'm glad I saved my time.
I know, right?
You'd be shocked. Certain things get a second season, be like, how? But it's what it is. It what it is.
If that gets season two above many things that deserve the season two, I will be utterly shocked.
Oh, speaking of season two, I know we never mentioned it. But Yashihime's second season is going to start this upcoming series as well.
Oh
If you have not
yeah,
watched, so get on Yashihime if you're a fan of Inuyasha. Tiffany,
I need
please get
I
into
need
that.
catch
Oh,
up
and
with that.
for
Get into
those
that.
that use the Viz Media app, Mayo is now on the app, but it's going to be like a volume
Mail?
type thing. So yeah. Oh, Mayo? I think I'm pronouncing it
I'm
wrong.
like, what?
Mayo?
What is that?
What is that?
Mayo? The
my
manga
anime list,
that
So she's talking about this. They were the series.
It's the
She said this.
series that MAO, not MAL. The series that the writer for Inuyasha created.
Oh yeah,
Oh right,
saw
right, right,
that.
right,
I
right, right,
saw
right.
that.
Yes,
oh,
it's
you
I
mean
now
the
saw
it's
that.
manga, the
Was that
manga.
Yeah.
I
was
said Viz
Oh,
Media. But yeah, it's
oh,
on
okay.
there now. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
like a volume purchase thing, so they're gonna be doing it by volume. So every volume that comes out, they're gonna sell it on there digitally for you to purchase it.
all
Oh,
right, cool.
I mind that.
All right. Oh, no, has there been any news on the new manga for the author for Full Metal Alchemist? I haven't seen
Not
anything.
yet.
I'm
Not
All right,
yet.
excited.
I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking
Listen,
forward
when
to
that
Yeah,
drop,
me too.
when my queen drop it, I will read it.
that.
My queen is
Oh, my, you didn't recommend anything to me this season. Let me see. Yeah, you didn't say anything.
he was Vicky. He was
That's
recommending the Detective Authority
You,
10.
no, I wasn't, me. No, I wasn't. But
hey, I
that's
think I feel
talking.
like we all wanted to watch it this season and just didn't find out for a lot of us wanted to watch.
No.
That's really what it was.
I got you next season, though, Vicky. Don't
But
worry.
another anime that got a second season, which is could be some news, but I didn't watch yet. I didn't start it. But I do plan to. The Duke is dead. I think that's it.
He is not dead,
The,
but I know
plenty,
what you mean.
plenty of eyes
I
get his
know.
second season.
I know what you mean.
He's
I
not
know
dead.
exactly what you
What?
mean.
But yeah. That's
He has the curse on him. He has the
okay.
curse on him.
Oh,
Where
wow.
if
Like
he,
he's not
everything he
dead. That
touches
was
dies.
Show's
Oh,
boy.
so you watched the Duke? I think it ended this weekend.
Yeah.
What's it
All
called?
right, right. Well, get that.
It's
Go ahead.
called
Go ahead.
Shinny Yami something like that. I don't know. But basically it's about
Did
this
you like it?
guy.
Uh,
I loved it. He is this guy. He is trapped in this castle because everything he touches dies. So he gets taken care of by his family's butler, and
Oh, is that
the
the
family,
girl who had the big boobs? Trying
yeah, the
to
blonde girl,
Oh, I didn't
I
watch
yeah,
love
it.
this. How you remember?
it's
I
it's a
That's how they were
really cute
promoting it, man.
series.
They were promoting it like that.
It's a really cute series. The interactions between the characters are very nice.
all right.
There's a mystery. There's two mysteries. The first one is um how they gonna break the curse that's on the main character. And then the second one is what happened to the girl, the maid girl's mummy, because she just disappeared, but they think she's dead. But we actually know that she's not dead. And that
He's coming out next
one
season.
of,
Say it
I
again.
don't know when season two coming out,
Oh
but
no.
Oh, I thought season 2
Yeah.
was coming out
Season
next
two got
month.
announced. Yeah, season two got announced already that it's getting a season two. It doesn't
I
say.
was
yeah,
scrolling through trying to find it.
Yeah.
it ended today. Um, but yeah, we need to figure out what happened to the witch that put the curse on the main character, and then why the main female character's mummy is captured by this other witch, basically, and why they pretending like she did.
All right. All right.
So, but
So,
there's a romance between them. That's like they both openly admitted to loving each other already. She is trying to seduce this man at every turn. I know
Omar
he
gets so
can't do
excited
nothing.
for romance.
I do.
I see. I
I
did not
love
see that.
romance.
I didn't notice that.
I love romance.
Ah,
Really.
take that. You think he just like
Yeah.
Sheldon and Mecca? He also like.
Exactly.
Ah, take that.
Exactly.
Be careful with that camera, boy. Be careful
IP
with
is
that
gone.
Oh, no,
camera.
no, 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 no. That's not happening again. That is not happening again.
Uh,
Calm down.
56,
Calm down.
56.
So yeah, I think that's everything
That is the title
that
of this
ended.
fifty.
All right, all right. Um, so at any other episode this week, for anything else that's of note that we should talk about,
um,
because I didn't get.
Uh, for Remake Your Life,
Uh huh.
oh,
they
I need to catch
confirmed the theory of mine. The lolly girl, she is
Lucky
involved with the. She's a lolly
Not a
ring.
lolly,
What are
Vicky.
you talking about?
What is she? What is she?
girl.
What is she, Vicky?
Anyways,
I just wanted that's how you remember the lolly girl.
she is a lolly. But anyway, we got confirmation that she's
There's a joke in
involved
there,
with
but I
the
can
time
tell.
travel. So
Uh,
we're gonna see where that leads to for the finale next week.
Ooh, I really
ooh.
need to catch up. I have
Yeah,
so
we
much
have a lot. Yeah,
catching up to do.
definitely we have a finale for a lot of the
Yeah,
stuff this next week. So,
Kagaki
is
Shoujo had a very good episode.
who's that?
Kagaki Shoujo.
Ooh, that's another one I have to start. Like definitely
Yes,
have to
it's
start.
really it's because like right now they're doing auditions for Romeo and Juliet, and it's very cool to see everyone's different versions of the different characters and like their arcs finally coming. like because I think the finale is coming up soon, I believe. So because we're
All right.
about to see Sarsa, because she auditioned as Tybalt like earlier on in the season, and the teacher hated it. Well, he didn't hate it, but like he said that she was copying someone else's version of Tybalt. So now we're gonna see her version of Tybalt
Mm.
next week. I'm like, oh, I can't fucking wait.
Oh,
Okay.
there's one more thing I want to point out with Ethan then, the latest
Oh
episode.
yeah.
Oh, is this the
Like,
last week or is next week?
I don't think it's the last week, but I
No, I
just
think
like
it
to say
has.
that
How much more episodes this has? Let me
I
see.
just like to say that all of them there was fucking a lot in this new episode. Man.
Wait, what? I didn't watch it. What happened? What happened this episode?
Wait, they
Oh,
bruh, they was fucking like
You mean that literally?
yeah,
literally,
literally.
literally.
Does
It
this how?
was
Does,
They didn't
does this
show it. They
they
didn't
one
didn't
show it,
show
but
it,
question?
like
but we
but
know,
like you
we
can hear
know,
it.
we
One
Yeah.
know.
question. Does this have anything to do with the demon girl?
No, not me too,
No,
not
because
me
I
too.
think like two,
I am
like I
shocked.
think like
But
there are two
I am
pairs
shocked
of
and equally disappointed. But go
there
ahead.
are two pairs of demons. Like they're both of them. Like two of these pairs, they're off on their own,
Uh huh.
doing their thing, and like both of them, like both pairs are having lots of sex going
Having
on.
bruh,
sex.
it was
Right?
one time
Is this one of my
I
they
kids?
remember
switched
it
to
was
they switched to one pair and all we could hear was the noise and scream.
yes,
Yo,
yes.
Wait, what?
so watch Ita did.
No,
Ita
I,
did.
like my
Eat.
favorite part of that
Yo.
episode is like when they were in the hotel room and homeboy came to kill them, and like he was knocking on for was it room service? Say hey,
Yeah,
room
yeah.
service, and like he right they have the knife smile. If they say hey, we're here with your room service, and then he just kicked the top.
Ita is a really wild anime. Like I, this is
It
It
that's
is a
is.
this
wild
is another
one
one that's very I feel is very underrated this season that a lot of people should be watching. Like
because
this
I
is a
You
think
wild
ask me.
anime
because I
and
think
it's really
some
good.
people might be like some people might not be used to the art style, but like once you
I like
get
it though.
used to it, I love it. I
I
love
Yeah,
the
like
art
it.
style.
yeah,
I
It's
think
very
I think it's very
different.
unique. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
yeah.
different, unique, and like it's just that you just like for people who are not used to. Once you get used to it, and you get into the wild story that this is, it's wild and it's crazy, and you're gonna have a fun ride.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So that's Eden. Yeah, yeah, check though. I think I really do think Eden is getting next week. Oh, I didn't watch Finna today. I don't know if anyone else watched Finna, but I didn't watch Finna.
um,
Did I get a Finna?
well,
I haven't watched Spinner yet.
Has like about
Uh,
two
I
more
watched
episodes
Fena.
left.
Not y'all didn't watch
And
Fena?
oh shit,
no, I
Fenna, we need to
didn't
talk
get.
about Fenna. We
See,
need to talk about Fenna. We
wow,
need to talk
wow,
about that.
wow.
Sorry.
See, it sounds like I really should have watched Finna.
Oh
That
my god,
It
this
sounds
the
like
the
it
episode
sounds
is
second
like I
half of
really
that
missed an
so
episode. It
episode
sounds like
was
I really missed an
shocking me.
episode. Oh,
The
really?
second half of that episode was shocking.
yes.
Tell me more.
You think
We
I don't
found out
want to
who was
spoil April.
behind.
Okay,
Huh?
go ahead.
Yeah,
So who
but
can go first?
you think the okay, you remember the other pirate ship. Do you think that all of those people are dead?
I
You mean
don't
with the
think
girl?
so.
The
I don't know
girls?
what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
You mean
What are
the
you
one
talking
that
about, Javon?
you said the other pirate ship? Do you mean
What
the
are you
women?
talking about, Javon?
Oh, I think they're talking about another. They're talking about something else. You won't know until you watch the episode.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
no. I mean,
no, you said there was another
okay.
pirate ship, so I'm like, are you
Yeah,
talking the
April know what I'm talking about. Don't worry
Yeah, I
about
know
it.
what
Is
you're
there
talking
But
is
about.
there is there is
No, but I
there
thought
a
you were
I
asking me
other
a
think
pirate
like
ship
question.
I
other
think
than the
like I
girl?
no,
think
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
she was asking me a question. That's why it's like, do you mean
oh
the
no,
gosh,
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, all right, cool. All right.
I think there's gonna be at least one survivor, and at least one, and I know who that one
What the
survivor is
hell
gonna
happened
be,
this episode?
and you know who that one survivor is gonna be because like that person is not gonna go down that easily. So I don't
Yeah,
think that they're dead.
I
At
I
least
think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be at least three
three.
because
Oh,
yeah, because there was one who fell like downstairs off
oh
the
yeah, but
top there,
yeah, yeah, they did
and then I feel like they could save another one just
probably.
to like make it like a trio.
So do we get more quests? I mean, more answers this episode as well, and more
We
Yeah,
like
got we
more
got some
backstory and
answers.
serious
Like
science.
we
yeah.
figured out who who really attacked like the ship that Fennel was
I
on,
mean,
like when she
early
was
on in the
younger.
season. Okay,
like
cool.
you
All right,
know
all
in the
right.
The
first
flat.
episode.
Remember the flashback when we saw how
Yeah,
she got to the
yeah,
island?
yeah,
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 Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We know who attacked that ship. We
yeah,
know
we know
who
who
was
All
there.
attacked
right,
it.
all right,
And
all right, cool.
Yeah.
what a shocking! Oh my! Let me just say, okay, like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but a ship is going to explode and go down. How that was animated, that was so good. Oh my
Bro,
god,
when
that was
when the
animated so
squad
good.
come on the boat and they was carrying on by, that was animated
Ah,
good too.
yes.
Wait.
All right, all right,
Oh
all
Oh,
right.
my
right.
So
god.
overall, this was a really good week for Frenna. Again,
It
like
was.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Always.
this way like
Animation,
Always.
there, this way like
music,
there, this way like there, this way like there,
music,
and I mean
character,
just
the
going up
voice
and up and up.
acting. Jeez. Oh my god. This
Mm-hmm.
episode was so
Definitely.
good. Oh my god, this episode was so damn good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
this episode so much.
So out of 10, what would you give this?
Man.
That explosion, they oh my gosh, they did that so good. And then the music after, like the aftermath of that, like the horror, like when the horror synced in, like and how powerful that said weapon is. Oh my god.
So out of 10, what would you give the episode?
Out of 10,
Yeah,
I probably would give that a 10.
damn.
A 10 or a 9. I'll probably give that a 10 or a 9, but like that's high.
Yeah.
That's a high
All right.
I
rating.
I
Well,
had I had no complaints with that episode.
No complaints. Jesus,
wait. So
before
does it?
all
Does
this
it?
week,
Does it? Does it? Let me ask this question. Does it beat that episode of Tokyo Revengers?
yes.
Why you trying to go there,
Yes.
No,
bro?
no, no. Answer
Yes.
Why
my
you trying to go there,
Yes.
man?
answer my
Yes.
question, boy.
Yes.
Does it
Ask
beat?
This
the
episode.
question,
That
Omar.
was episode 7.
Does
Don't
it beat
bullshit us,
that?
Omar.
Does it beat
Don't
that episode of
bullshit
Tokyo
us.
Revengers?
Don't bullshit us.
I like it
Be honest.
equally with that episode.
Stop the bullshit.
All right.
Stop it. Stop
So
it.
we have
Stop
come
it.
to the end of another
Rage.
Otaku Summit
Rage.
podcast.
Oh
This
my.
man, this man,
Omar,
like
you have to, Omar, listen, there are times that you have to accept that something is better than something that's fucking good. I'm just saying. Even though that
It,
Something is
I
trash.
yeah.
even though
I
that
like
episode,
it.
even though that episode of
So you like it
Tokyo
equally?
Revengers,
I like it
what?
equally.
I'm gonna watch this episode.
Omar, I can see the
and I'm
pain in your
and I'm
face
gonna see.
when you say I
We can
like
find out. No, we can find out. We can find out.
it.
We can find out. We can find out.
A lot of people on Miles seem to have enjoyed this episode as well. Oh, I went to go look at the thing.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We definitely all right. So we definitely gotta get into that. And I think we have to get into the because I was just thinking about. I really like Fennis opening and endings. We definitely have to make this bracket of opening and ending songs for
Oh,
anime.
Vanitas has my favorite
I just
ending.
realized that
I
the
love
singer,
that so much.
It
So
does.
so
It
much.
does. It's really good. It's
I just
really,
realized
really
that the
good.
singer for the Fena opening, she also did the opening for oh gosh, Magnus Bride.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
and you know
Magus
how
Bride.
awesome that opening
yeah,
was.
you should like this
The opening
vibe.
Okay,
was
okay. That was a
Ah,
really
that was
good.
the opening.
Minus Bride was really good.
beautiful opening.
Yes, it was.
We need more
Yes,
Magnus.
it
I wore
was.
my shirt today, man.
We need more Magnus Bride.
Yes, we do.
Now that I think about it, we need more Magnus Bride. We need to start advocating for that.
Jesus, that
What studio made Magnus Bride?
I don't know.
That's a good
I don't know, you know.
See, look at that. Look at us. Because we need to find out so we can hop on Twitter and start adding them and be like, hey, so wait a second, Tita. What's going on? What y'all doing?
Real talk.
I know
So
y'all
much
ain't.
things he said.
I know y'all ain't got nothing else important to do.
It's always these good anime.
Oh, Wit Studio.
Look at Wit. Oh, see, okay. I can't even say we ain't got nothing important to do. Let's see.
Clutch.
That's when Wit.
Oh, this came out in 2017.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, babe.
Time went by so quickly.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
How they giving? Well, I want to say how they giving Vinland Saga second season for it, but still, they got time. They only making Blue Lock. They ain't even making Blue Lock. What have been doing outside of Finland Saga season 2? Wait, got time.
Oh, they did great for They did
Yeah,
great
yeah.
for tennis last.
They did good then, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
really
they
good.
did. Oh,
Best anime
they did
that-
After the Rain anime too. That was good.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, what is it? What?
Oh, After the Rain.
They-
was really good.
I can't remember what they doing. Like what new thing they doing. It's one.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Envy?
It's an anime coming out next season.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called, but it's a collaboration between Madhouse.
yeah, they did.
I think Wit and Madhouse doing it.
I think that's on my list to watch. I think that's on my
What's
list.
it? What is it
I have
called?
no idea
I'm
what that
looking.
is.
I'm looking.
Cause
It's
I'm
a
looking.
collaboration
I always
between
see something.
Madhouse and I think Whip.
I don't know. 'Cause I'm looking. I only see thinking something called Ranking of Kings, and then
April know what I talking about.
Not
St.
platinum.
Girls Square
No, not
Academy.
platinum end. What is it? What is it?
No way. It looked like a
Speaking of
music
platinum,
anime in effect.
I'm really looking towards
I'm
for the
looking. I'm
platinum.
trying to look because I feel like I do
It
Next
have
ain't.
for
It ain't
for
St.
the
Girls Square
fall
Academy.
season this year.
Yeah, fall. Coming out in the
I
fall.
think I know. I think
The
I know which
main
one you're
the
talking
main
about.
female of blonde hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looked like a
I
musicy
know.
looking anime.
Unless that's Mappa and Madhouse who doing that.
I don't see anything where.
Yeah, that's Mappa and Madhouse.
Oh,
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 okay.
the names. Sorry. I just butcher up names. There you go. I see ya. For
Yeah,
those who
that.
can see the
Yeah.
screen.
yeah, that. I thought
okay,
that was
okay.
with
Oh
Madhouse,
yeah.
but that's
OP,
Mappa and
OP
Madhouse.
Destiny.
Yeah, no, they ain't really
Yeah,
doing nothing like that. So they can make Minus Prize season 2. They ain't doing nothing like that.
I
They
can
ain't,
track right
they
now
ain't
what
that
they
busy.
doing.
They ain't that busy. I look, it ain't that much going. They ain't that busy. They
Yeah,
can make
I was looking too. I
I
didn't
can
see
tell
that
you right
much.
now.
right. So like they straight. They can do that. Come on, wait.
I must see I'm gonna read this website.
Let's start adding it so they can stop slunking. But I mean, that seems to be it for the episodes this week. At least the most important stuff.
What
Mm.
is
But
ranking of kings?
I looked at that. I don't know. That
What?
looks very old. I
Ranking
looked
of
at. I
But
saw that. I
Siobhan,
don't know
they
what
did
that is.
Vivi Wait.
I know. I said they did Vivi.
I said that.
They still
I
ain't not
didn't
busy.
hear when you say that.
Finish. They ain't
Yes,
busy.
I said they did
They
Vivi.
did Vivi. Yeah, they see.
Yeah,
Vicky
Vicky
said they
did
did
say
Vivi.
it. Vicky did say it.
Mm,
Oh yeah, they ain't got nothing on the horizon, so they could do that.
They stalling. I don't know. They like.
Unless they helping Mappa with Titan, which I doubt. But
I don't even know
No,
if they
like
plan to do a
Were
second
they?
season,
I
but
didn't.
they
I
might
thought they
do
weren't
Vicky,
plan.
helping.
Vicky say here.
I thought they weren't
We just
helping.
picked up the rest of time and just say here, you finish it. Like here, finish it.
yeah,
Poor
Yeah,
Mappa.
I thought they decided over. I know, right? They just put in all the work on Marvel.
Mappa was
yeah,
doing his own thing, and then Wit came and say, hey, take
We
this,
need y'all.
take this.
Take this on, and they're just like, oh, well, this is Dark on Titan. It's like, so how can we say no? Now look, now look, all type of bags under their eyes.
I
real
know.
This is
talk.
just dying slowly.
Those bags look so huge. Like, damn.
Prayers up for Marvel. But
Yeah.
that brings us to the end of the episode. Another wonderful episode.
Woohoo!
Definitely, guys. Thank you for listening and watching again. Definitely be on the lookout for when we do this watch party for Pancreas, and we all cry.
Pancreas?
Yes, we can all cry as a community.
I could actually watch that again.
I know you
And
can.
also look out for polls later this week for the
Yeah,
summer anime
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes. We will be taking polls
And
so that
then
way you
next
guys
week
can
we
get it.
will announce the results.
Are
And
we
what we
allowed
And,
to
watching in
release
the
and,
fall.
polls?
and bring off some new anime that we're looking forward to this fall season, which is a lot. I was
Yes.
gonna say Platinum Man is one of them. I saw that and I was like, all right, I think
Yeah.
I'm getting interested in Platinum Man. So
Let me see if I have
definitely
one.
take us where we're about to watch. But until then, guys, continue to check us out on the Solid YouTube page. Subscribe to that to get updated of when we release. Follow our
Yes,
Twitter page at the Otaku Summit on
Woohoo!
Twitter. And also come hang out with us as always in the Discord and chat it up and get more like
yes, yes,
talk about
yes,
the
yes.
anime, talk about what you guys
Yeah,
watching. I've been
yeah,
seeing a
yeah.
lot of y'all asking for like anime and stuff. So you can always come in there too and ask like, well, what's good? What's happening? What's good? What y'all
Yes, come
watching?
to
Oh snap!
us.
We
So
have
Come
more
like,
to
Hockey
us.
anime
come,
coming
come.
out next season.
They
Oh,
do.
what?
They do.
Yeah,
They do. They do.
yeah.
They
Oh,
do.
I was
I feel like
expecting this.
also on that note, I feel like every season now has one isekai. I feel like there's always one isekai.
It's like a standard
every
now. It's like a
every
standard.
season there's
Yeah,
one. Vicky, you talk about shonen. I feel like isekai anime is polluted.
Yeah.
Every season, wow. I'm like another one.
Oh
But
yeah, ice cream.
I'm like another one. And all of them don't hit for me. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
the thing.
thing. That's the same thing. Like I said, I would isekai. I find that it's like either hit or miss.
It
There's
is.
Yeah.
never like an in
yeah,
between, and because of that
yeah.
same reason, I pick which ones I want to watch.
It's like
Yeah.
I was supposed to let you talk about Slime's episode about what, but we can do it
Next
next
week,
episode.
we touched on
Yeah,
next
get
week
some
because
slime.
that's
Yeah,
the
get some
finale. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I thought this week was the finale. All right, there, cool. We get us some slime, but yeah, slime is
Yeah.
another one I gotta try. I gotta.
I really need to watch Slime. People have been
I gotta
beating me over the head with
Listen.
watching.
I haven't started watching Slime yet either.
Y'all missing out.
I don't know. I seem to be
I mean,
going for my
I
period. I
mean,
think it's
I-
okay.
Listen, so people have been telling me I'm missing out on ReZero, and it's like, but bro, I ain't even get past season 1 yet, so I might as well.
Like I'm on like
It's
the
a
new
ReZero and
watching
Slime are
episodes,
like two
and I
different
was like,
things.
pass.
It's
Don't
hard
get
to
it,
say.
but we can see.
That's
But-
ReZero was good until that episode when they went to the mansion. After that,
I can't even tell you. The furthest I got was
What?
them at the house whining.
I'm not going to acknowledge anything Vicky just said. So
Wow, that's deep.
this is where we disagree.
That's deeply
Where
rude.
we agree to
That's
disagree.
deeply rude.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed ReZero up until that
That's a lot
point,
of
and
hate.
then
That's a lot
after
of
that,
hate
it's
in
just like,
There's a lot of
damn.
hate in that. There's a lot of hate in that. But
ReZero was good until that
Ah,
break.
what break?
And then they came
Oh, I mean that break. Like I said, I
The
can't.
break,
Yeah.
the break for season 2.
I don't have
back.
these
Yeah,
issues
like, it
with
was a
like you
very long
guys.
break.
they
Yeah,
end season 2 on a high though. Like it was season 2A and then 2B.
I forgot
They
there was a season.
they ended on a they ended
I
on a
forgot the season 2 happens. I might as well.
yeah.
What I'm gonna know. But I'm looking. I am
I
looking
forgot it
for.
was 2 parts for season 2.
I'm still waiting for Shield Hero season 2. So there's that. I am deeply into.
They're coming. They're coming.
I know it is, but that's my thing. I'm waiting for that. But we shall see. We shall see. But this is the end. So we will see you guys next week for episode 14. And we will
Already?
be into, I know, right? We saw
We're
it 20.
teenagers.
God damn it. Right?
Yeah.
Then past puberty. Like what's going on? We soon will be adults. Damn, that's sad.
God.
I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But until next week, guys. See you later. Otaku Summit out.
Oh.
I wonder if Cam's still there.
No, it's not because we're still live.
Yeah.
Live
Let's see what
from Friday Night Live Studios.
I know you're wondering. I wonder wondering why we're still here.
The behind the scenes.
I know you're fascinated. You know,
Well, this is awkward.
office to put all of this together. Well, I know you're wondering how the magic unfolds, but this is it right here. This is right here.
What happens after? What
Us.
happens after the live goes off?
Right. Us waiting on our producer to come.
Oh,
To come.
oh,
There
Jesus.
Deal with-
he is.
Hey! Oh,
Yeah,
look at that! Look at that! Hear this? Hey, what's good, guy? What's up there, buddy? just giving the people a tour of what happens behind the scenes of the Otaku Summit. A glimpse behind the magic.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go get my food, man.
I want to be too. I want to go the same day. I be
Yeah.
so tired.
We all are about to collectively leave. I just left the port, just left it running. It's like